Hey guys, I'm Shane Carling with Results Now Fitness. I'm going to show you what I do for a stretching routine. Okay, so basically I usually start with the legs, and there's three major stretches that you want to do. You want to do the splits, okay? And I usually just kind of walk my feet down. You don't have to go extreme if you're doing the splits. The goal isn't really to actually do the splits unless you're a gymnast or you're into martial arts and you need to be able to do that. So what I do is I've got my feet out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to push my feet down into the ground just a little bit. Okay? If you're really looking to be more flexible, then you can push down a little bit harder. Okay? I try to relax when I'm stretching. I relax and stretch a little bit more. Okay? And then what I'm going to do, we're just going to sit there and hold this pose. Just go as far as you can. You don't want to hurt yourself. And then bend forward. Okay? Just like that. Okay, if you need to, if it's hard, put your hands on the ground like this. Okay? What I'll do is I usually kind of just walk my feet out a little bit. Alright? While they're down like that. And this is a stretch that you want to hold for a little while because it takes a while for your legs to get used to it. So you just kind of want to hang out like this for a bit until they start agreeing with you. Okay? And then walk backwards a bit. Good. And walk forwards. Okay? Awesome. And now, just slowly, you can walk yourself out like that. Now we're going to bend over and touch our toes. And I'm just going to, keep my legs nice and straight. Okay? Just bend over, stretch the hamstrings. Notice I'm breathing slowly, I'm breathing deep. When you breathe slow and deep, it tells your body that it's okay. And when it's okay, it relaxes. You don't want to breathe sharp or hold your breath. Breathing is very, very key with stretching. Good. Okay. That feels about good. Slowly get up. If you need to, put your hands here. Alright. And now we're going to do the quad stretch. And just hold that on one leg. Now you don't want to have your knee like this, you want to have your knee back, okay? Good. Next leg. Again, just focus your breathing. If you have trouble holding or standing on one leg, just stand next to something you can put your hand on, a chair, a wall, and just try to stand still. Focus on one object in front of you. That way you can you maintain your focus and your balance is easier to hold. Okay, good. All right. Okay. So now what we're going to do is, you see I've got my one foot in front, okay, and the other one is out, like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit up straight with my body, okay. I'm going to put I've got my right leg out, I've got my left knee here, and I'm just going to put my left hand behind me, okay, my spine is straight, and I'm going to do is I'm going to just turn my body, and I'm actually going to use my right hand here to push on my knee a little bit so I can kind of really stretch my whole body out. And again, I'm breathing. I'm just going to hold that pose for a little while. Okay, and now with my right foot, I'm going to start going like this with my foot. I'm actually taking my heel and digging it in. So I'm like pulling my leg out with my hip, with my heel. Alright, you can feel a nice stretch in your hip when you do that. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend over the knee that's bent. Okay, I'm just going to go towards the floor. Just go as far as you can. So reach your hand out in front, stretch your back a little bit. Now, if you find that you're being pushed over because maybe this leg's tight, just put your left hand out, to stabilize yourself as you bend over. Breathing slowly, breathing deeply. Stretch as much as you can. Just to what's comfortable. Okay. Now we're going to stretch in the middle here. So now square your bum so it's on the ground. Both cheeks. Alright? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bend forward now. I'm going to hold this ankle. Okay? You're going to feel a stretch right in here. Just bend over as much as you can and hold it. Pull a little bit more. Make sure you're breathing, staying focused on your breathing. Okay, and now we're going to go over to this hip. Okay, so now turn your body. Now I'm going to take my left hand, I'm going to put it over top of my right hand. And you'll find that as you pull your left hand in, it'll stretch the rest of your back. And then we just kind of walk our way up the leg. Okay? So if you start off here, that's fine. That's fine. Just start wherever you can. You don't have to reach as much as I am. Just go whatever's comfortable. Okay? And then I'm going to try to reach for my toe. Okay? So grab a hold of that toe. Alright? And pull yourself if you're there yet. If not, just go where you're at. Okay? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take my right heel, I'm going to push it into the floor. Okay? What that's doing is that's tightening up that hamstring underneath, and it's going to make it have to work. Right? And then I'm going to relax, now release, and now I should be able to stretch even further. Focus on your breathing, slow. Good. Okay. Now, take this leg and put it over your right leg. Alright? Sit up nice and straight. Wrap your arm around the top part of your knee, not down here, not here, just right at the top. Okay? And now just hug your knee to your chest. You'll feel it stretching right in here. Good. Now what you'll do is with the knee that you're hugging, you're going to push away from your body this way. Okay? But it's not going to be able to go anywhere because you're going to hold on to it with your arm. So you just basically push and you're resisting into your arm. And then relax and then stretch some more. Sit up straight. Breathe out. Okay, good. Alright, now we're going to do the other side. Same thing. Same pattern, we're just going to switch sides. So again, we sit up straight. Okay? We just put our leg hand here. And we just turn our body and hold. Deep breaths. Okay, good. Now we're going to go over the knee. Oh, and by the way, you're also taking your heel as you're turning away, and you're just pushing. You're using your heel to pull your leg away from the body. Okay. Just try to keep attention on that. All right, and then bending over this leg. Again, focus on the breathing, nice and slow. Okay. And now we're going to stretch in the middle again. So grab your leg, get your butt square on the ground, and now we're going to bend forward. If you want to stretch your back while you're doing this, just put a hand forward like that. You know, I want you to learn how to listen to your body, because it'll tell you what it needs. Breathing slowly and deep, just relaxed. And then pull yourself as much as you can. Now we're going to go for this leg, okay? So again, get alignment and put your right hand over top of your left arm, okay? And then start crawling with your hand up that leg. Reach for the toes. And then pull yourself. Drive your heel down. Okay? Nice and hard. And then relax. Let it release. And stretch some more. Alright, and then take your leg, wrap it over. Same thing as before. You know, hug that knee up to your chest. Okay, so I'm just going to pivot around so you can see what I'm doing. Make sure you're clear on this. My foot's wrapped around, and I'm going to sit up and just hug my knee. Okay, again, you're going to feel right here a stretch. Try not to hold your breath like I do sometimes. Just keep stretching. Now resist. Pull your leg out that way. And relax and stretch some more. And pull it out. And relax and stretch some more. Okay, good. Alright. Really good stretch for your shoulder, okay? Take your hand, Okay? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my right hand. I'm just going to put it like this. My right hand is going to pull my left hand out this way, okay? And I'm going to slowly turn and rotate. So my hand's out like this. My hand is like this, so it'll lock into my right. And I use my right hand to pull my left arm out and just go like this. And again, just turn, 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 turn. You can do this standing up as well. And then bring it down. Now it's just resting on my leg, and I'm just kind of like this. I'm just turning my body, and then my arm over that. Release. Okay, same thing over here. Take the left arm, pulling the right arm out, and then turn. Down, then just relax and twist your body a little bit until it releases. Okay, good. So that is a basic stretching routine. Of course, there's a few more things we need to be doing here. Stretching the triceps, right? Behind. Just reach behind the head. Another good one for the biceps is just reach behind you and walk backwards. And then just kind of pull your body up like this. So I'm not actually supporting myself with my hand. Just letting my arm stretch. Okay. So that's basically it for a basic stretch down. This is fantastic if you've ever trained legs, or if you just finished doing a jog, or if you just wake up in the morning. It's a great way to kind of get into your body and start feeling good. It's fantastic for releasing tension. So, stretching is just as important as training. So remember that. If you don't stretch, you're not going to grow properly. Your muscles will be all knotted up and tight. Shane with the Results Now Fitness. Hope you guys enjoyed the stretch. Train safe.